think it's really important to talk about working class issues and talk about, what does it mean that, no matter what, Joe Biden might stop deportations, but there's no way he's going to rein in tech when it comes to surveilling, because that's money. That's money. There's a capitalist class that's very real. And just get, Dr. Zogby, your thoughts on the Rainbow Coalition. I think that so wrongly we've stripped identity politics of its politics and just seen it as identity and seen it as separate from the working class issues. It's either economic anxiety or, racial justice. Pick a box, and that's BS. We know that's BS. And having Jesse Jackson at the helm of that ticket in 86, having this Rainbow Coalition, which if you call it something a Rainbow Coalition now, I feel like people would be like, it's the United Colors of Benetton, but it truly was speaking to working class, Black and brown Americans, Black Americans specifically. And I just, what are the prospects that we get something like that again, that can bridge that stupid divide that separates Americans of color and working class Americans, which really are the same base?
We saw it with Bernie, and I think that consciousness will continue to grow. There is one of the roles I play in the party is I chair the Ethnic Council. That's basically the white working class in Midwestern and Mid-Atlantic states. I had a fight in 2014 with the party pollster who was talking about how don't be depressed because we got swamped in 2014. He said, we actually kept the Obama coalition together. We won the Black vote, we won the Latino vote, we won the Asian vote, we won the youth vote, and we won the professional women vote. But we didn't win enough of them. So he said, the lesson is we have to spend more money on that base vote. So after enough people went around the room saying, you're great, that was so hopeful and everything, I raised my hand and I said, what about white ethnic voters in Pennsylvania, Ohio, Michigan, Wisconsin? Why did we lose them so badly? He said, I don't know, but he said, we're not going to waste money throwing good money after them. They're never going to vote for us because of race. I fundamentally disagreed, and I saw in the Sanders campaign that would not be the case. And the reality is that in the 60s and 70s, we focused on race, and that was correct in the party to do that. But it's not either or. It's got to be a comprehensive message that reaches both the white working class and those doubly disadvantaged by economic issues, and that is poor Black and brown folk. And I think Bernie had that message, and I think that the movement has that message. I've seen that in our revolution and in DSA and in Justice Democrats. I mean, there is this growing sense in the progressive movement that it's not either or politics. The Democratic Party's got to learn that, because in the culture of the Democratic Party today, that consciousness isn't there. They go for what they think are the easy votes, and they ignore why is it that white working class folks and minors and rural voters have abandoned us. Why? Because we abandoned them. And frankly, we have to go to them and bring them back to build the majoritarian coalition that will ultimately transform America. I think that consciousness is there, and that is, if anything, the fundamental message we have to carry forward.
Thanks for watching and listening to the Nomiki Show. But remember to click like and subscribe on YouTube, and please share on social media. If you're not already a patron, please join us for as low as $5 a month on patreon.com/The Nomiki Show for early and special content. That investment makes a huge difference. We are not corporate media raking in the dough. It's really you guys that are keeping us going. So please consider being a patron. And to our current patrons, thank you so much. We are incredibly grateful to you. We also now have swag. So check us out on thenomikishow.com to get your mugs, your totes, and your stickers.